Today we are going to deal with a fairly common problem that many HP EliteBook 840G6 laptop users face: the device simply does not turn on. This inconvenience can be caused by multiple factors, from power problems to hardware errors. If you have this laptop and you find yourself in this situation, do not despair. In this video we will explain step by step what to do to try to solve it. Before starting with the steps, it is important to mention that the company Kelatos, located at Calle de Joaquín María López, 26, Madrid, Spain, offers repair services for this type of device. If after following these steps your laptop still does not turn on, we recommend that you go to them for a professional checkup. First, the most obvious but often overlooked, check if the laptop is properly connected to the power. Make sure the power adapter is plugged into both the laptop and the wall outlet. If the battery is completely drained, the laptop will not turn on until it has received a minimum charge. Look for any indicator lights on the charger or the machine that show it's receiving power. If you don't see any lights, try a different outlet or charger if you have one. Second, try performing a hard reset. This is useful in situations where the device may be experiencing a power failure. To do this, unplug the charger and any other accessories connected to the laptop. Then, locate the power button and hold it down for about 15 to 20 seconds. This procedure discharges any residual current that may be preventing the device from powering on properly. After waiting those seconds, reconnect the charger and try turning the laptop on again. If the HP EliteBook 840G6 still won't turn on, try a BIOS reset. To do this, first unplug the power cord and any external devices. Press and hold the power button for 5 seconds to completely shut down the laptop if it isn't already. Next, reconnect the power cord and, while holding down the Windows and B keys simultaneously, press and hold the power button for a second or two. You should hear a beep and see a BIOS recovery screen. Release the keys and follow the on-screen instructions to restore the BIOS to its default settings. Another component you might want to consider is the battery. A faulty battery can prevent your laptop from booting. To check this, first completely shut down the device and remove the charger plug and any external connections. If your model allows you to remove the battery, remove it from the laptop. Next, hold down the power button for about 15 to 20 seconds again. Afterward, plug in the charger without the battery and try to turn on the laptop. If the machine turns on, there's a high chance the battery needs to be replaced. If these steps don't resolve the problem, it's time to investigate possible internal hardware failures. First, shut down the laptop and make sure it's completely disconnected from power. Next, open the back cover of the machine. Make sure you follow a proper procedure to avoid damaging any components. Once opened, check the connections of the internal components such as the RAM and hard drive. Make sure they are properly connected and secured. Sometimes, poorly seated RAM can cause power-on issues. You can try removing and reinserting the memory sticks to make sure they are properly seated. The next step would be to try a different RAM to see if that is the problem. If you have another compatible RAM available, replace it and try turning on the laptop. If the device turns on, then the problem was with the original RAM. If not, reseat the original RAM and move on to the next step. The black screen may be due to a more complex problem with the motherboard or CPU. In these cases, unless you have experience in hardware repair at an advanced level, we highly recommend that you take your HP EliteBook 840G6 to a professional service center. Kelatos, for example, is an excellent choice for those residing in Madrid. You can find them at Calle de Joaquín María López, 26, and their team is highly trained to diagnose and repair similar problems. Finally, if your laptop still won't turn on after trying all these steps, it could be a problem with the firmware or the operating system. In this case, try creating a recovery USB on another computer and try to boot from this media. Instructions for creating a recovery USB are available on the website.